minutes. So let me see if I can mute this shit real quick. And we're gonna be good to go. That's oh shit, big dog.
Leia, go upstairs. Go upstairs. Y'all already hear y'all. Y'all loud.
All right, fellas, we are good to go and we are nicely muted. What's going on? What's going on? Call it how we see it, nation, man. It's your boys. We back at it finally after I think maybe about a 6-7 month layoff or something like that, man.
It's been a hiatus for the damn show, man.
It's been a good hiatus, man. As you can see, the panel is kind of short today. Unfortunately, Eddie Dean and JJ were super busy, so me and Amore decided to go ahead and get the steam rolling real quick.
We're gonna hold it down. We're gonna hold it down for our dogs, though. We're gonna hold it down for our dogs, man.
It's been a hot. We do have a special guest though, man. We got our boy Don Vegas up in this bad boy coming from Cali.
Yes, sir. I hope I do. I hope I do you guys service. I hope I do a good job filling in today.
Man. We're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right, man.
You're gonna be all right, man. Every guest does a good job when they come on, big dog. Every guest does a good job when they come on. So, fellas, so this is how it's gonna go today, man. We had a lot of events happen in our absence, man, but there was a few things that really stuck out to us the most. You know what I mean? First thing we're gonna talk about is Terrance Crawford and his lack of respect. Want to figure out from you guys, man, why it took so long for people to realize how good this dude really was at his job. And then, of course, as we all know, football season is here, man. So everybody got a team that's overhyped. Everybody got a team that's underhyped. And of course, everybody has a sleeper. So I want to see how you guys feel about some of those picks along the way. And then, of course, our favorite thing to do, like we did last year, man, is we're going to pick who we feel like going to win their division, man. And just maybe, man, I don't know, Don Vegas, man, maybe our boys from good old Las Vegas may get a little bit lucky this year, huh?
Well, you know, we're going to need more than luck. We're going to need that Vegas luck because, I mean, we got Jimmy G in there. You know, he had the foot injury. You know, I'm glad to see him. He's in camp, right? He's actually throwing the ball. You know, there's rumors out there saying there's 3 interceptions, whatever.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that today. But you know, everybody's throwing picks right now. You know what I'm saying? So
everybody talks.
Everybody's throwing picks.
One of the greatest point guards or shooting guards of all time, depends on where you want to put him at, man. What he said is practice, not a game, but practice. So I don't take it seriously up until the 0-0 and 15 minutes are on the clock. That's to me, that's when it start counting.
Yeah. It'll be real September 10th when the season starts, you know.
I like your screen too right now. I see a lot of my boy, you know what I'm saying, Harrison Smith right now in the background. The hitman.
Get them all nutty, man.
Yes, sir. I like it.
We got the top 100 right there going for everything.
I like it. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I feel it, man. But as always, big dog, it's Hennessy time, baby. As y'all know, so go ahead and get your glasses out because it's Hennessy time, baby. It's Henny. Fellas, it's showtime. Let's get it done. Topic number 1, Terrance Crawford and his lack of respect that they've given him, man. So, of course, we all saw the fight, right? I don't think nobody missed the fight, man, right? Terrance Crawford put on a display of dominance.
He dominated.
Ass whooping.
It's just no other way to say it, man. It was almost like somebody was whooping their child, bro. Like the child did something wrong, pulled off the belt and gave it to him. It's like an old school ass whooping, bro.
Hey, Spence, you owe me $100. That's all I'm saying.
That's all you said.
Shit. Oh, you went with Spence? God damn.
I did. You know what? Because that was the body of work. You know, like Spence he just fought different fighters, and with Crawford, he just dominated. Kind of gave me that Roy Jones vibe first, right? Like when he fought Spence, you're like, okay, is he gonna have that Roy Jones like until he fights somebody, you know? But no, he showed up, and I gotta bow down. He's the king, man. Pound for pound for sure.
But see, I love how you said that, man. Pound for pound. So I want you to give a pound for pound analogy on why you feel like this man is being so disrespected
until now.
Up until this moment. So, Don, let me know how you feel about that, man. We're going to kick this show off with you as being the guest.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I just feel like he just didn't like the level of competition. And let's be real, Terrance Crawford is a very quiet, humble man. He's not in with the hoopla and just talking all this crazy shit all the time. You get what I'm saying? He went in there and handled business. And a lot of people don't like the quiet guys sometimes, you know, but those are the deadliest guys in the game, though. Let's be real. The quiet ones, they ain't got to say nothing. Yeah. He definitely got the job done for sure. He dominated. It was It was a really good performance.
You feel like the world was sleeping on him because the way that the world is nowadays, that it's so fucked up that it's all for the show, the glitz and the glam, the talking,
I feel for the casual fan, yeah, maybe. But if you've been watching boxing, he's been a stud. You know,
for sure.
This was his biggest worthy opponent that he's had in his career. So that's why the hype was there. And I mean, he smacked him. I mean, he put work in. I don't even know what to say. He just did the work on it for sure.
Dang. So how you feel about it, man?
Man, like
why you feel like it took so long for him to get that respect?
So, I mean, I definitely, I like that point. That's one thing I haven't heard of actually from nobody on that standpoint, as far as, him being like the quiet, humble guy, because like he said, like, if you look at the way boxing is now, man, like, finishing off with Mayweather, I feel like Mayweather was the guy that really changed and transitioned, boxing in the way it is, like it's more about the story now and the talking shit. And you know what I'm saying? And the backstory, it's more about all the lead up to the fight more than it is the fight. You know what I mean? And it, it does suck. You know what I'm saying? I do think that Terrance Crawford is bringing us back to that real state of boxing. Like he said, he's quiet, he's humble, he's just out there to do his job. Like he's boxing. He's not out there running from nobody. He's not out there like trying to show the motherfuckers out there boxing, and so I definitely like that standpoint where Don is coming from for sure, because he is a quiet guy. You see the Jake Pauls, and you know what I'm saying, and even like the you think about what's up, boy? He kind of pretty much put himself out. Adrian Bronner, guys like that, guys that just talk a lot. A lot of these guys, they just talk, and but everybody loves that. It's what they want to see. People
love drama. People love
They like drama. They like drama, man. They like it. It's sales,
nicely worded. That's true. That's true.
It's crazy to me, man. As we said, he's been a stud. Like he's been a stud.
Well, let's be real. He's from Oklahoma, and if you've been to Oklahoma, it's a very quiet area. So I can see where he gets his humbleness, and like, hey, he put Oklahoma on the map. Let's be real.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just for me, I just don't understand it, man. like I can't even say I get it because I don't. You know what I'm saying? When I look back at the man's record, now 40 wins and like he has he has some noticeable wings. He went against, what is it, David? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Is it Aving Sayan?
I think you got it right.
Aving Sayan, 29-4. He has a notable win against Sugar Shane Mosley in 2016. Sugar Shane in 2016, he wasn't the same Sugar Shane, but he still has some. He still has some in the tank. You know what I mean? Then he went against Sean Porter, 31-4. He's beat Danny Garcia. He's knocked out Andre Berto. He's beat Adrian Bronner. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are guys that Terrance Crawford has beat. You know what I'm saying? He's beat Kell Brook 40-3. You know what I'm saying? With 28 of those wins being KOs. You know what I'm saying?
That's impressive.
And noticeable. And then he's beating Frankie Gavin, Amir Khan, Sean Porter, Kevin Bizier. And then of course, he's beat Earl Spence, who is one of the top, most talked about boxers in the industry right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like the guy just has a 40-0 record against a bunch of scrubs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but remember, Amori, it was a quiet 40. That's what I'm saying.
I get it, but how? But listen though. But how is? Listen to this though. How is 40 wins, right? 9 of those 40 wins being decisions, right? 2 of those being corner stoppages. That's the team saying, please stop this man from beating my man's ass. We throw in the white towel. We give up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then the other 29 are knockouts and TKOs. That's not quiet. That is not quiet.
Well, the quiet is because he doesn't have the media circus behind him. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying
the pump up train,
But but it's not quiet. You know what I'm saying? And it just, if you go down his list, right? 2022, he Jordanis, man, honestly, I'm not gonna go down the list. He's beaten them all. He's beat Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, Carlos. Kell, like I said, he's beaten them all, man. And at the end of the day, for me, it's like the numbers are there, the stats are there, man. Like that, not just like ass whoopings are there, man. They're there.
Some ass whoopings in there. And
it's like taking that branch, the biggest branch off the goddamn tree, and saying, "Drop your draws," like ass whoopings. Oh, it ain't. These ain't just he's beating them. These is real ass whoopings. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, to me, it's like it's just not making sense, man. And like I keep looking at the stats and stuff, man. It's like, and to see and him to be put on notice, and it's like, I don't, man.
Who do you Amari, who do you like the next guy to be, like, to play? Who would you like? You want to see the rematch? I don't, but I mean,
there is no rematch after that, bro. I'm sorry.
I thought they had like a rematch clause. I don't know.
I mean they do, but let's be.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna.
It's gonna make. It's not gonna make money.
He beat him so bad. If he asked for 4 rematches, nobody's gonna want to see that, bro. Like we've already saw how dominant this dude is. But I failed to ask y'all this though, and this is one question that I kind of want answered. Do y'all feel like the reason why he got so much disrespect is that there's too many divisions in boxing right now?
Oh, like, I mean, look,
everybody has a division in something, man. So I feel like whenever you have that many belts going on, right, you kind of take away from the other guys. Maybe it's time to consolidate. And I feel like if you consolidate, then you get the best out of people. Because right now, at this point, it's watered down. And I feel like he got placed in that watered down category, even with the hot stats. I just feel like he got placed in that watered down category because he wasn't the showstopper. You know what I mean? He didn't have the mouthpiece. He didn't have the gold chain. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come out all star-studded and ran his mouth, right? Yeah. He just was a simple dude, you know what I mean, who just knows his craft, and he's very good at it.
Yeah,
very good.
And then when given the chance, though, he showcased on the grandest stage that it didn't matter what division he was in, call it watered down or whatever, that he was willing to beat up on whoever it is. Just give me some time. I will study my opponent in the ring in a couple of rounds, and then I dominate. And that's exactly what he did, bro. Yeah. He made him feel like he had a shot, and then after that, he was like the counter specialist in there. Then after that, he turned into a pit bull, bro. It was like no stopping him.
Yeah, Spence started making a little. Spence was making the girl, Spence was making the girl noises in about the 7th round. He was getting hit pretty hard, man.
I just feel like, man, I just really feel like, shame on the world, man. You know, I'm not saying
sleeping,
there are a group. It's not everybody. There is a group of people that have followed Terrance Crawford, that have seen him as this dog and as this stud and as this eventually Hall of Famer, right? But the fact that it shouldn't just been a group. It's shame on the world that it should have not just been a group of people that seen this. The whole world should have already been on this man's bandwagon. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see that they asked him if he's gonna fight Canelo next, and he said, "Nah, Canelo's too big for me."
Hey,
and
he just
man,
at the end of the day, man, for me, I said what I said. I don't understand what the world's grudge against him was, but what I'm gonna say is, what I'm gonna finish it with, man, is like this: like, no matter what, like, now when his story is all said and done, he's gonna finish off as one of the top boxers to ever do this.
Yep.
His legacy will be.
I agree.
Legacy will be cemented, right? His story will be second to none, because you know why? Because he could be able to say, when he has his documentary, when he's all said and done, like, and his legacy is done, man. Like, I think he's gonna have one of the best documentaries, because not only did he come out the mud, but even once he came out the mud, it still took this fight for people to see. Like, I feel like even he came out the mud, but it was like he still had a little bit of mud on his shoes. This fight finally got him all the way rinsed off, you know what I'm saying, to where it's like now people can see him head to toe. And
you know what? And he's kind of, if you really think about it, he's kind of like the B-Hop of our generation, of this era, because remember, B-Hop dominated for like 10 years and no one ever.
And he was still an underdog sometimes.
Yeah. And he
well, that's a good point.
People. Yeah, for sure. That's man. A good point. He dominated. He had a belt for like 9 to 10 years, man, and no one talked about it until he started fighting like De La Hoya and the other names. But he was dominating for years, and he went to prison and got out and dominated. Remember that?
Hey, man. And like I can say, man, man, he's been an underdog, but I feel like no longer is he an underdog. Now he's just a straight.
He is the show.
A straight dog, just a dog. Yeah. No more underdog.
He's the ace. He's the A side for sure now. He's the A side.
Yeah, he's A side for sure. But
yeah.
And again, for boxing, man, just hear me out. I mean, again, just don't water down the sport, man. Let's consolidate, man, so that way we won't have another one of these stories where we have a talented person that's not getting the airtime because he doesn't share the mouthpiece. You know, I feel like if we can, if the sport can do that, I feel like the sport would be in a better shape. You know what I'm saying?
But you know how it is, D. Money is the root of all evil.
Money is the root of all evil.
Now that they know they can make money, they're gonna put on these MMA and these boxing. I mean, so we just gotta hope the boxers keep up their end and they keep, they get away from that. And I mean, I still want to see Fury against Ngannou. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to see Francis against Fury. You know, that's October 28th. That's gonna be crazy. But yeah, boxing's changed, man. It's more of a show now than actually just
anything.
And it's kind of sad, you know.
It's sad. Well, fellas, I appreciate y'all insight on that, man. I'm glad that we all agreed on that one, man. So now we're going to transition ourselves over to a sport that I can say we all love, man.
Yes, it is. It's Christmas time, goddammit.
It is the greatest sport ever assembled, bro, and I don't give a dang what anybody else says on this bad boy. Football is king.
It's back.
It's back.
Sundays don't bother me. Let me have my drink. Let me watch let me play my fantasy football.
You feel me? The kids away. The wives away, your baby mama away,
your girlfriend on the side, man, all that
whatever.
Stuff,
put it all away. We pulling up, the fellas only. You feel me? Bring that Modelo, bring that Hennessy. You know what I'm saying?
Tequila. You got the tequila.
Bring the tequila.
Yes, tequila go hard.
Bring some barbecue. Bring some fucking pastor. Some carnitas. Hey, let's get it in.
Damn, Jerry, you was like Mexican now.
So I'm trying to figure out, bro, what the we gonna roll the
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Don't do that. You know the lingua and all that. Come on, dog. Don't do that. Come on, man.
Bro, I'm about to start saying, man, hey, bro, I need to see that birth certificate now, bro. I'm starting to have some questions in this bad boy. Come on, man. Rolling them R's and shit, bro. So look, as always, man.
It'll be Amari Lopez now.
So check this out, fellas. So every time we start the season, man, we always got a team that's overhyped, and y'all pretty much know who I'm gonna say who's overhyped. And we're gonna have teams that are underhyped, and we're gonna have some teams that are just straight sleepers. So, fellas, my question to y'all, starting the season, who do y'all feel like is overhyped? Who do y'all feel like is underhyped? And who do y'all have as being y'all sleepers? So since Don started the last one, Amari J, I'm gonna let you kick this one off, man. How you feel on this category, man?
Man, and you know, this is kind of tricky, man, because it's a couple teams that's being overhyped. I feel like, you know, this one of them I'm gonna pick. It's not so much the team. I think it's more the players what's aggravated me, to be honest.
Yes. Ooh. Okay.
Amen.
And it's not a biased thing because they're in my division, goddammit. But this fucking Fields and the Chicago Bears, man, and again, so it's not a team. I don't think the team is being overhyped, but they are overhyping the fuck out of Fields, man. And it's getting to my core. It's like fucking bothering the fuck out of me, man. Yeah. Look, I get it.
Yeah, you're not drafting Justin Fields.
Like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not drafting him. Like I don't. He might go undrafted in my league, like dead ass. You know what I'm saying? Like
he got you. Hey, he got you in your feelings, Amari. Hey, you don't like.
No, look here's the thing, man. Like obviously, I have respect for like guys that can run the ball at the quarterback position. I do, right? And this goes back to what I said back when I remember the day. Like I took so much shit for it, so much shit. When Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson came out that draft, I put in my life, in my kid's life. I tell people from that day, from watching them in college, I told everybody I would take Josh Allen over Lamar Jackson any day.
I said the same thing
and
too, bro.
I took so much shit for it. So much shit for it. And I stand by it. And I'm till this day, I'm fucking happy with that decision because I'm always going to be a quarterback person first. Lamar Jackson is a great athlete, phenomenal athlete. But what I'm saying is, athlete.
Say it one more time. Say that one more time. So I think a lot of people sometimes miss out on that, bro. It's the difference between
Josh Allen. You know, they give Josh Allen some shit for running the ball, but Josh Allen, he can throw that fucking ball. He can sling that fucking ball. He runs it because he loves the contact. He loves that shit. He's big man. He's like a Brett Favre. He reminds me of a Brett Favre, to be honest. You know, that's who he reminds me of. Josh Allen.
Oh, I think he's a Lamar. No.
Well, I'm talking about both of them, but I'm going over to Josh Allen now. I've said that I've always going to go quarterback guy first that can stand in that pocket, that can take a hit, that can deliver that ball while taking a hit. You know,
hey,
the running comes after. That's the cherry on the top. You know what I mean?
That's that sprinkle.
You know,
that's that little bit of sprinkle.
If you look at Lamar Jackson, what happens to him every season? Like, did he have an MVP season and all that? Yes, I love watching the guy. He's fun. He's spectacular to watch. You know, but would I like take him on my team to be my starting quarterback? No, I'll stay with Kirk Cousins over him any fucking day. And
what?
I would stay with Kirk Cousins over Lamar Jackson any day.
Oh my God.
That dude, dude don't get no respect.
Hey, unplug me. I'm out.
Hey, you can say what you want, bro. I'm not being biased. The numbers are there, and like I said, all of a sudden,
you don't get the love he deserves.
All of a sudden, he gets on the Netflix series, and everybody loves him. They see what he goes through and all that.
Nah,
man,
I know what happened. AD, he saw that Patrick Mahomes interview where he said that Kirk Cousins was one of the tops, and now he's
actually, if you've been watching our podcast, I give him his shit when he fucks up. But I've also said he's been a top 10 quarterback since the past 5 years.
You know what baffles me about Kirk Cousins, though, man, and not to cut you off, man. I don't see how every time we talk about Kirk Cousins, man, they're always putting Dakota in front of him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Like, and it's just like
crazy.
Bro, him and Dakota, it's the same person. How the hell you put Dakota at 8, but then you put Kirk at 12, bro? Like, I mean, like, it's the same
damn. I don't get it, man. And we got way off topic.
Yeah.
I'll get back.
I just had to say that.
You're right. I'm sorry. I fucking hate Cowboy fans and the Cowboys. I fucking hate them. And
Dakota.
And so,
I don't call him Dak on the show. They'll tell you I don't call until he wins a championship, bro. He's Dakota. That's his name is Dakota. But keep going.
And so back to what I was getting at though is that Fields he's a runner first. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now I will give him the benefit of the doubt. He had a horrible offensive line. Horrible. Yeah. So no quarterback can do anything when you don't have time, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the talk that he's getting. The fact that he would, basically being one of the worst, quarterbacks in the league. So all of a sudden now the guy wants to throw for 4,000 yards, and now there's all this praise going on with him because he went and got, and he did. They did go get him a stud, receiver, and that was dope. That was big. That was big time for them to go get him.
Yeah.
But
who, Odell?
No. We're talking about Fields right now. Fields.
Sorry,
they went and got what's his name from Carolina again? Stud.
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore. That was big time, So yes, he is gonna have an actual number one, now. They did invest in his offensive line, they did invest in the defense. So I do think the team, yes, will have a better record and be better.
Yeah.
But saying that he, everybody watching out, expecting him to have a possible breakout season and all this shit, and it's talked about so much, man. That's my team that I'm like, I still got the Bears being the fucking Bears. That's just me.
Daddy Rogers is out of the division, so they probably have a chance to win at least a couple games against the Packers this year. Because Rogers,
Daddy Rogers,
I own you. Remember when he said that?
Man? Yeah, he owns them. He don't own the Vikings, but he do own them.
No, we're not talking about the Vikings.
All right. So all right. And
so that your overhyped team is the Bears. Okay.
Again, I think I'm just irritated with him. It's Fields. I'm gonna say most overhyped team. I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna get into the details. I'm gonna say Detroit Lions, and I'm gonna leave it at that. That's my most overhyped team. Fields is getting too much hype right now for Fields. Team wise, overhyped. I'm going with the Lions.
Okay, who you got underhyped?
Then I don't think they're talking about the Baltimore Ravens enough. I don't. I do not. Their defense has always been stout. Their defense, we already know Ravens' identity, no matter what year it is their defense. Their defense is what keeps them in games, it's not because Lamar's going down not fucking 40-something points a game. It's because the defense is stopping people and giving him multiple opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's really what it's coming down to. He did have he was an MVP one year without half the weapons that he has now, So, now he has my boy Odell. He's healthy. I pray to God he can stay healthy the whole season. We all said that Odell would have been the MVP of that championship game if he stayed in that game because he was going the hell off, So
that was no answer for that man.
If Odell is healthy, they're going to be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They went and got my boy from the receiver they just picked up. Goddamn. The fast slot receiver. They can also play wide out.
Who we talking about?
They just drafted him. God damn.
Oh,
it's killing me now. This is crazy.
Oh man, don't feel bad, man. Yesterday I couldn't remember who PJ Tucker was, so don't feel bad. That's
PJ Tucker. That's wild.
Yeah, bro. I was going through some. I was talking to my brother, bro, and we were talking about like players who play both sides of the ball very well. You know what I'm saying? Because like both of us have a love for people who can play defense and play offense in basketball. And he was like, man, who's the fourth that was on the Rockets team? And I'm calling out names, and for whatever reason, bro, I said all I know is he got a good shoe game. And then so I'm reading
for
out,
sure.
and
I was thinking the same thing right now.
As fucking PJ Tucker. Yeah.
He has crazy shoe game.
Okay, I got it. It was bothering me. Zay Flowers.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then obviously they still have Mark Andrews. Their
defense will always be there.
That's what I'm saying. They have the defense. They drafted well. They always draft well because they draft good on defense. And then again, they have a new offensive coordinator who Lamar seems to like. This is the most weapons that he's had since he's been a quarterback in the league. You know what I mean? So I don't think that they're getting talked about enough. Right. My sleeper team I got is the Jaguars. Are they
really a sleeper team? I mean, they just won a first round.
But they don't. Reason why I'm saying sleeper because technically
a sleeper to make the Super Bowl, right? That's what we're talking about.
No, not necessarily because because they would have been another team that I would say not been getting talked about enough. But I can't pick two, so I'm going to go Baltimore Ravens, not getting talked about enough because they already have a solidified defense. They've already won championships in Baltimore. They have a proven coach. They have a proven quarterback. So that's what I'm saying. They're not getting talked about enough.
Yeah. You got a lot of faith in Odell for sure. You got a lot of faith.
Jaguars, like I said, I'm going Jaguars. Jaguars.
Lamar hasn't had a real number one wide receiver in his whole career. About the Ravens as an organization has only had like 2 or 3 receivers that have put up like 1,000 yards in the season. Like it was probably
Anquan Bolden and probably Steve Smith.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Bolden for sure. He had some great years. Hey, Michael Crabtree. Yeah, no, he didn't do nothing there.
No. Well, yeah, he was all right. He did better with the Raiders.
Yeah, for sure.
He balled out with the Raiders. Yeah, he balled out with the Raiders.
Yeah.
So now, Don Vegas, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you, big dog. Like who you have that's overhyped?
The overrated team. I'm sorry, Amori. I got to go with the Vikings. I really.
We don't even get talked about. We don't even get talked about.
But I feel like you're saying overrated, but they're right now they're gonna pick who's gonna win the division. 9 out of 10 people will pick the Vikings right now. No, Rodgers.
A lot of people. Who do you like? Detroit. A lot of people are picking Detroit though.
Well, come on. I mean, you're not taking Jared Goff. He's gonna choke it off this year. Come on.
I mean, but I'm telling you. But I'm just saying, worldwide. Everybody's on Detroit's nutsacks right now. We're not getting the Vikings are not getting talked about. People got us going like winning like 8-9 games this season. Like, so we're not.
Let's be real. When you got Justin Jefferson on your team, you're always going to be talked about. He's the best receiver in the league. Well,
him.
Arguably the best receiver in the league.
Yeah.
I just feel like when I'm saying that overhyped, meaning more, I don't think they're going to produce the season they did last year. Next year, this year.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. But nobody's saying that though. That's what I mean. Like nobody's saying that about us.
What was your guys' records this year? Like close games. You guys were like, I think like 7-1 or 8-0, like in 3-point score.
No,
games.
yeah,
you guys won those tough games. So I mean, that's just good.
But nobody. But all I'm saying is though, nobody's talking about us though. Is what I'm saying though. I would get us being an overhyped team if people were talking about us and saying, "Oh, we're gonna go 13-14 again like we did last year." But nobody's saying that. Nobody's expecting us to do that again.
All right, let's change it up. Then I'll say
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just saying.
We'll have my little Stephen A moment here. I will for sure say the Cowboys because they always get a lot of noise, and I think they will be. I think they'll be a little overhyped again as they are every year because they never let us down every year. So I am going to go Cowboys overhyped. Underrated this year. You know what? I don't know. That's a tough one because there's a lot of good teams. There's a lot of good teams in the NFL this year. I really do. I don't think, but to me, a crazy part. But I think Carolina Panthers, man. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing I'm seeing Young coming in, and they can run the ball. You saw that last year. Anybody can run the ball. Now with that line last year, they were moving the ball. So I see it, man. I can see him coming in with that. He can throw the ball. He's okay. His size is small. Everybody compares, but the dude can throw the ball. Let's be real. He can throw the ball. He can throw the deep ball.
Yeah.
So I can see some noise coming out of it because the division's a little weak, but he could have some highlight reel plays for sure. So that'll be my underhyped team because he's the number 1 pick and he's not getting no love, So then my other team, you're saying sleeper team. I'm gonna say Miami Dolphins. I'm going to say the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to say if Tua keeps his head on straight, no concussions. I feel like when he's on the field with them, they were making some explosive play. Hey, they took care of your Baltimore Ravens that game. Remember, they both had like 200 yards receiving. I mean, man. So I would say the Dolphins are my little sleeper. They do have Brian Flores. Well, not Brian Flores. The what's his name? Mike McDaniel.
Mike Daniels. Yeah.
But the defense played. They got Bradley Chubb on that trade last year, so I could see the pressure coming in. And the only thing that hurt him was Jalen Ramsey going down. Really did hurt him. Though. It really did. But they do have Xavier Howard.
And they also have another draft cornerback that they got last year.
Yeah, they got last season too. Yeah, that's amazing.
That's my little sleeper term is the Dolphins, and probably a very unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna no. When you got that speed out there, Waddle and Hill,
I rock with you. I rock with you on this standpoint with that because I know I'm about to go ass backwards in mines, but that's why I chose as my sleeper too was Miami. And the reason for being is their division, right? So you got the Jets, who everybody's talking about. You got the Bills, you know what I'm saying? Who everybody's talking about. And then you have Bill Belichick, and we don't know what he's going to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I mean, they could surprise the hell out of us too. But out of all those teams, the one that you least likely expect to succeed is Miami. Because Miami has this history of like showing up and then disappearing. And last year, you know what I mean? With the health of Tua, when he wasn't there.
I mean, that's really what it was. And that's really what it is. It was just Tua. That's really what it was. He's the X factor.
Real question, D. If he gets one concussion next year, is he done?
Well, y'all know, obviously, well, you don't know, but I told them last year, I felt like his parents should have made him retire after that last one. Like for real. That's just me.
When he had the hands up like that, that was wild.
Yeah, bro, this man shouldn't be playing.
Yeah,
like for real. But hey, again, I don't know his body. He know his body better than I do. But if it was my kid, bro, we having a serious conversation after that one, bro. Look, I love
for
you.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if this is what you want to do, but hear my advice, bro, like you need to be able to walk, you know what I'm saying? Like do stuff with your kids. Like you don't want to be like that. So, but I'm with you on that one when it comes to that. And that's how I based my sleeper pick was off of that division. That division is hard. And Miami is the least likely to be the team to make the wild card. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a high possibility. 3 teams out of that division can make the wild card.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, this is going to surprise some people when I say this, and I'm going to stick in the NFC East when it comes to the overhyped train. But believe it or not, I'm actually going to take the Philadelphia Eagles on this one. I would have harped on the Cowboys, but I'm not. History has already shown us the team that loses the Super Bowl loses their fucking mind. And excuse my language. I said I was going to stop doing all the cursing on the show, but that's just how I feel.
You're just passionate. You're passionate. It's all good.
Yeah. So, and I know Philly fans are going to be mad at me. They had a great season last year, man. And it's hard to duplicate that again. And then mainly when you lose an offensive coordinator, then you lose your defensive coordinator. You know what I mean? Like you're losing a lot of pieces.
A lot of change.
It's not to say that you can't make that up. And Cowboy fans, oh God, this is so bad that I'm even going to say this, bro. I feel like the Cowboys have a chance to close that gap a little bit this year with some of their additions. You know what I mean? I'm not completely sold. I'm not completely sold on what they're trying to do offensively, but I know from a defensive standpoint, they solid. But I don't see Philly being as dominant as they were. I think Kansas City kind of showed us some things about the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl because they were able to put something together in one half and dominate. So I think teams are going to piggyback off of that. They're going to really have to come with something new. But as it sits right now, I think they are the most overhyped team because we all want Hurts to be successful. And I'm not saying that I don't. I just feel like when teams lose, bro, ask the Falcons. It is very, very hard to come back. Ask my Seahawks. After you lose, it is very hard to put yourself back into contention, man. It's extremely tough.
It's a
mountain to climb.
It's hard. It's hard for me, man, because to go against that, because like they brought back almost all their defense,
they reloaded. They took that guy from Georgia.
They got Jalen. They fucking got Jalen Carter, bro. They fucked around and got Nolan Smith, bro.
Man, like all that is,
and they were already stout. Gravy. And they were already stout. They got back both their corners, man. Bro.
So do you? Logically speaking, do you think that they're gonna start off this season at 12-0 like they did, or whatever it was that they're not doing that?
I can't say they're gonna be 12-0, but
no, I'm just saying. But can you see them being as dominant? And the answer is
yes.
I don't.
I can.
I'll be honest with you, D. I agree with the Maury. I think they will be good again.
I just feel like
I understand what
I'm not doubting. I'm not doubting that they won't be good. I'm just saying that the train is overhyped. The level in which they did it at. Yeah. I'm not saying that they're not going to be good. I'm just saying the level of dominance that they were at, they way overhyped. Like we putting so much stock into them because of what we saw. And sometimes
and let's be real. Last year, if you picked them last year as a sleeper team, they really were a sleeper team. No one
that was the sleeper squad, right?
Yeah.
But you know what happens?
People see them coming now.
But I seen them. But I did call it after the offseason. I said they had the best, most strongest offseason last year.
Yeah.
When as soon as the draft ended and they went and got Brown, and I said, I said Eagles are going to be nice. But obviously, I'm not going to sit here and say thought they were going to be that.
I didn't think that they were going to be that nice.
But I did say that they had the best offseason last season.
Yeah.
And they had another great offseason this season, the draft, man. Like,
And then the last thing too, because I know they added some good players, man. And I said the same thing for Miami too. You know what I mean? The only thing that is you can have all these players, but just because you get all these talented players in certain schemes and it work out, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to convert over to your scheme. And that's what sucks, right? So we won't know how good these players are plug and play until we actually see them on the field. But again, like I said, I just feel like we putting so much stock into their performance that we feel like as if they're gonna duplicate that, bro. Man, they gunning for their ass. Like I can tell you right now, every team in the NFC East is every team in the NFC East is gunning for their ass.
They're not going to be surprised this time.
Exactly, you're not catching me off guard this time.
Yeah,
and then if I have to go for an underhyped team, bro, I'm going to have to say the Cleveland Browns. I think Cleveland may actually shock some people this year. The first couple of games, obviously, we know Deshaun Watson looked like yesterday's trash, right? But again, I mean, when you out for that long,
maybe he needs more massages. We don't know. I don't know. Whatever gets him game day ready.
Yeah, I don't know. But he probably did get some massages because the last couple of games, bro, his passer rating was actually pretty good, bro. He seemed to have caught a rhythm. And that's one thing that I can't say about Steve Sarkisian. If the right quarterback is in his system like he has, it works out perfectly fine, man. He has a good run scheme, you know what I'm saying? Because the zone running works all the time, bro. And it allows him.
Stefanski is a good coach, man.
He's a good coach, man. And now he's going to actually have a full season with him to practice and everything like that. So I feel like, and look, and Cleveland's defense is good, but again, you can't have a good defense and then have a shitty offense sometimes, you know what I mean? And
I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use that one. I like Cleveland. That's a very good.
But to me, Cleveland
they went and got Zadarius Smith now. So
yeah,
you know what I mean,
they did some things, man. But I just feel like we're not giving them enough love and respect. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I would watch out for that team, bro. Even though I know the AFC North is tight, but yeah, man, keep an eye on
Watson. Yeah, and Watson was one of my favorite quarterbacks before he went out. You know what I'm saying?
Before he went out too. Yeah,
having another year under his legs now, man, getting back, game ready. Being able to get out there and get back to that game speed. Like anybody that's out for a year, man, you're not going to come back and just be the same person.
Yeah.
So
you're playing against pros here,
and I don't mean and no disrespect whenever I use the term trash. It's just that, man, the boy. The dude didn't play, man. He didn't seem like himself. And I know that
he was out for a year. He wasn't used to playing in the cold. He looked slow. You could tell he wasn't used to it. He just wasn't. He was not accommodated yet to it. Man. I think
he looked like a shell of himself. Yeah, but I think a full practice he'll be all right.
I think he'll make his way back into the top 10 this season.
Yes, sir, for sure. Totally
Sweet fellas. I like that, man. That was a good one, man. So, all right, fellas, we're gonna hit this last topic up real quick, and this is my favorite one because this we can kind of contradict ourselves a little bit on some of the things we say. So we're gonna go around and we're gonna start with the AFC North first. I just want y'all to tell me who y'all feel like gonna win that division. So, Don, in the AFC North, who do you feel like wins that division?
It's a tough one because Pickett emerged last year. So man.
Yeah, he did.
You know what? I got to go with the proven. I'm still going to go Baltimore Ravens to win the division. I'm still going to go with them. They've kind of ruled that division for a little while. You got to knock off. You got to knock them off. So I'm going to take them for sure in that division for sure.
More, who you got in the AFC North?
It's a tough one, man.
It's a big thing about it because this division, it's really hard, bro.
Yeah, this for sure.
Real rivalries between there and the East. Real rivalries.
Yeah, man. It's
in those two divisions, bro. Like that's hate.
Yeah, every game is tough in that division. They're physical.
And not even that because it's one of them things too. You got to like. We always have the what ifs and if this person's healthy and if this and if that so it's like fuck
Yeah, it's
man. If healthy, I gotta run with the Bengals. Man.
Wow, that's
my boy Joe Burrow, my boy, you know what I'm saying, Chase, man, and Higgins, and you know what I'm saying.
But the thing is, what's up with the calf? That's the.
I get. Hey, look, and I don't, you know, we can do the whole ands and all day. I just got to go with Burrow's there, and if he's healthy, I'm going with that, and I'm going Burrow. I'm Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, that's a good pick, though.
Man, I think that's a good pick,
but it's tough. It's tough because Baltimore. You know, it's tough. It's a tough one, man.
Yeah, and Baltimore had the most injuries last year too. You got to remember that too.
Yeah, exactly.
They lost 3 running backs
and again, we just talked about who's underrated. Who's to say Brown's gonna be in the mix of that shit? You know, so
yeah.
But I've got, you know, but we're gonna get one pick, and I'm going with Bengals.
And I'm gonna say this, man. I'm with you on the Bengals pick, man. I feel like Burrow's gonna be able to play, and I think he has that mindset that no matter what's wrong with him, bro, like he gonna try to get out there on the field, right? So at the end of the day, I still feel like this is the Bengals division to lose, right? I'm not saying that they're gonna win by much, man. They may have a half a game, but I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean to add this on, but in this division right here, there's a possibility, bro, that we could probably see 3 teams from this division actually make the playoffs. That's what's so cool about this division, man. So I mean, I look forward to this one. All right, so who we got for the AFC East? Omar J, who you got winning that division?
Fucking another tough one, man.
This is another one where like you could possibly have 3 teams make the damn playoffs, bro.
Man. Fuck, man. The Bills dominated last season, but that was only due to, you know, Tua and the concussions, you know, Jets with no Aaron Rodgers, you know, not really worried about the Patriots. I'm really not. I think Belichick is a shell of him, without Brady. I really do. You know,
I hate to agree with that, bro, but
I'm sorry. I mean,
I got to eat those words. I got to eat them now. You know, I do because I said it.
You know, what has it been? It's been 3 seasons now without Brady and
like 4.
No playoffs since he's been gone. You know, so. I'm not even worried about them right now, man. That's the little brother at this point, you know what I'm saying, of that division.
That's the redheaded stepchild. See, Don, you're right. That's the redheaded stepchild.
Yeah, that's like the bastard child, you know, that you didn't want to have, you know, like goddamn.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like the kids. It's like the kids with the silver teeth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You know them badass kids. You know what I'm talking about?
Hell yeah, dude. God damn.
Got me crying, bro.
Oh shit.
So who you got, man? Who you got? Make that call.
Oh man.
I'm gonna
get it, Jerry. Get up, Maury. What you got? Who you gonna go with?
Fuck. Oh, this is tough. Oh, fuck. Man, I'm gonna go.
You going Bills again?
I'm gonna go Jets.
My man, that's what I'm talking about. Look, we hate Mr. Miserable Rogers, man. It's a beautiful day. Man. It's a negative day in his neighborhood.
It's just that
he looks happy now.
It's not even that. It's just that defense was they won they won 7 games because of that defense alone last year, man. Like literally with their best running back going down, with them losing key guys on a defensive line here and there, and now you got a healthy team. You know what I'm saying? You got you got Aaron Rodgers with a stud in Wilson, man. You know what I'm saying? You brought over
his cast.
You brought over his cast. You brought over his goddamn his coordinator. He looks rejuvenated. The man gave up money. They might be getting Cook. Man. I mean, I'm not trying to say that I'm lost in the sauce, but because of that defense, and then you plug in him with his guys and his coordinator, I'm gonna go with the Jets, bro. I'm gonna go with the Jets.
All right, Don, who you got, man? It's a tough cookie down there.
I'm still going with the Buffalo Bills. I still got to go with Josh Allen. That offense has been together now 4 years. They got Diggs. Diggs seems like he's smiling again. We'll see what happens.
Yes, he looked happier.
So, chemistry's big, but I like them. The Darren Hamlin, the whole everything. I feel they're going to come together and they're going to have a big season. I feel like they believed last year was their year, and that game against Cincinnati really changed things. So I still got to go with them, man. I am still going to go with the Buffalo Bills.
I feel that's a good. I mean, it's a good segment.
Man, that's a good pick, man. This is gonna pain me to say this, man, because I don't like Mr. Rogers that much. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, because it's always a negative day in this neighborhood. But when you start to see a man smile and take a pay cut, bro, like that says something about a person, bro. This man took a pay cut to stay longer. Not that, you know what I'm saying? He took a pay cut to stay longer. Like, this man is on a mission right now. And Amore, you brought on a good point, man. That defense held it down for him, man. They were just a quarterback shy, bro, from actually making some real legit noise, man. Remember, before the season was about to end, they were in the playoffs. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they were in the wild card seating, man, up until the offense fumbled the package. You know what I'm saying? But I got to go with the Jets, man. I feel like the Jets are going to win this division. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to make a name for himself out of that division. And it's going to be a beautiful day.
Aaron Rodgers could be the king of New York, man. If he wins the Super Bowl, he'll be the king of New York.
Yeah, it won't be Eli Manning anymore. It'll be Aaron freaking Rodgers.
Yes, sir.
That's a bad man.
Yes, sir.
So now let's shift it down to the South now. How do y'all feel about the AFC South? Don, I'm gonna let you go on this one, man. Who do you feel gonna win the AFC South?
That's an easy one.
You got to go with Jacksonville for sure.
Yeah,
you got to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They added Calvin Ridley to that offense.
And he was the stud before he went out. He looks like he's been dying to get back out there.
He couldn't gamble anymore, so he probably started working out again. But for sure, he didn't gamble.
I'm going Jags too. I'm not going to wait.
I'm going. Look, I'm not even going to argue with this, bro. This is done, bro.
Easy.
No, it's easy. It's the Jaguars, bro, and by far. I don't even think this is even.
But you do got Richardson, right, with the Colts, and then you got the number 2 pick. Who was the number 2 pick for the Texans?
You're talking about CJ Stroud. This is both of those are good projects, man. And I think that's 3, but it's just not this year, man. I think this is Lawrence's division, man. His chance to show people that what he got.
Yeah, he was the number 1 pick.
So now let's go to the families division, AFC West.
Why are we doing this?
Who we have? This is where you find out where your loyalty lies with your family, because now you own record now. So if you don't choose the Raiders, I just want you and your family to know, bro, you did it. There was no pressure to this, man. All you had to do was say your Raiders was gonna show up with Jimmy, Win, and G and do their thing. But I'm not gonna let you go yet. I'm gonna let Amore go first. But I want your answer though. I want to see where your loyalty lies. But Amore, go ahead. Let me know who you rolling with in the AFC South.
I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs, man.
Hey, this is do or die moment right now, man. You on record, man. You know what they say. Shit don't come back.
It's just, man, the thing about the Chiefs, I know you hear about the talks like many times about dynasties and they haven't done enough yet and yada yada. But the fact that, remember, we had this talk on our podcast, man, when they first got rid of Tyreek, and remember, me and you both, I think we were in agreement that we felt like they might be more dangerous.
They was more dangerous
because he was gonna have to spread the ball around even more so, and yada yada yada, and motherfuckers just won a Super Bowl first year without Tyreek when everybody was worried about them not being able to do it again without him and this and that, you know what I'm saying? And for some reason, man, it's like the defense don't get talked about enough, but it's like when they get to the playoffs, it's like they fucking click on a switch, man, and they just start making plays. They just start making plays. This team is just one of them things, man, where it's like they've been here, they know what to do now. They're seasoned. I feel like the whole team is seasoned vets now when they get to the playoffs. They know what it takes to win. They don't always dominate every game. Some games are close. Some games are, they're far-fetched, but they just know what to do to win. They find a way. And when they get to the playoffs, they turn on another level, almost like the Lakers did back when they had Kobe and Shaq. They just playoffs is a whole. It's a different beast. It's just a different level, man. They just know how to win, man. They just know how to win. And when you got a guy like Mahomes that is so creative out there on the field, man, if that man is healthy, then even if the defense, exactly, even if the defense ain't playing, then it's just all now is gonna be a fucking shootout. You got to score more than him, and that's just it. Don't let him get a good defense because it's just a wrap. So, man,
could you imagine? Could you just and this is off topic, bro, but could you imagine if he had like the Ravens defense, the Jets defense, like, bro, like this would be murder every year, bro. This would be murder.
It would be like the Warriors with KD.
I was about to say that. That's what it would be like. It wouldn't even be fair.
It wouldn't be fun to watch. It would not be fun to watch.
All right, Don. So this is it, bro. It's on you, man. Like, don't hurt your fams now.
No comment. No comment. No.
I love how you did that, man.
Yeah. We're gonna go with the Raiders this year. Vegas, Super Bowl's in Vegas this year. I'm going with the Raiders. Underdog pick. I think we're going to do it this year. I think Jimmy G, he might be that piece. Derek Carr, he's over in the Saints. You can do this thing over there. But unpopular opinion, I'm taking the Raiders this year. I know I said this every year, and I'm sorry every year, and I'm in tears, but I'm still picking them this year. It is what it is. I think
you are a realist. First off, I want to tell you, keep all your functions at your family's conventions.
He's not a realist. He's not a realist.
He's a realist. No, he's a realist when it comes to his fam. He's a realist. He holding it down. I would say loyal.
Okay, loyal. Not a realist. A realist is when you're being real with yourself.
You've been real with his fam, though. Okay, so
just say it, Omar. You want to just say, he's an idiot. Just say it, okay? It's all right.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
My dad gonna be mad at me, bro. But I mean, at the end of the day, I know the Raiders is in the bloodstream, bro. Yeah. But
they might finish last. They might finish last after the Broncos.
Look, let's be real. As long as the Broncos finish last, I'll be happy. As long as they go like Russell Wilson, do nothing.
Okay. So look, I'm going with the Chiefs, but because you brought up my boy Russ, do you really feel like they're gonna be last in the division this year?
I don't.
You know what? I mean, let's be real. The Raiders are not. I mean, we have a longer odds than they do to make the playoffs, but. I feel like Sean Payton's comment is really going to come back and bite him. I really think that teams are really going to get up for him, and they're going to start playing futures music in the locker rooms again, and they're just going to get to him again. So I really, that's what I see happening. They're going to get in his head again. And let's be real, the Broncos don't have any offensive weapons. They're overrated, in my opinion.
I mean, Sutton and Judy always hurt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Judy hasn't had a breakout season yet, but Judy and in his defense, he also hasn't had a proven quarterback. He hasn't. He's
been injured a lot. He's had a lot of injuries, but
But is
Judy's the number one? I don't think so.
Is it? Hold on, wait. But let's get outside of Michael Thomas. Has New Orleans under Sean Payton had any receivers that we can consider to be excellent? He had very good complementary players around him. Like everybody knew their roles. This is what he's good at.
That's a good point.
This is what he's good at.
Sean Payton had Drew Brees, one of the top 5 quarterbacks.
But look at the similarities between the two outside of the athleticism. And this is why he made the comment, because I don't know if y'all want to go back and rehash what he said on Fox some years ago, whenever he was talking about how he would, this is how I knew he was taking a job, of how he would use Russell. The problem was that Nathaniel Hackett was treating Russell as if he had the skill set of Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers ain't scrambling like that. Russell's biggest strength is moving without the rock.
Yeah.
Sean Payton said, if I had him, all my plays would be play action and him bootlegging. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He don't need to have no star receiver. All he needs to do is be able to have a good run game.
He's never had a star receiver. He's never had one.
Yeah, and he's never exactly.
DK Metcalf was the closest thing he had.
He had to a star receiver.
What are you talking about? He had Doug Ball. He had ballers, dude.
No.
But yeah, but I know what you mean. Like
but they're not stars. Those were not superstars.
They knew their roles.
They played great with. Yeah, they were not those. They were
systems
not
guys.
Yes.
Can I use the term systems guys? And this is what Sean Payton is good at.
They were like a Randall Cobb to an Aaron Rodgers is what they were.
Like if you could put him inside a system, it would work. You know what I'm saying? Deion Branch too, you know what I mean? And Deion Branch did that same shit when he went over to the Patriots. Patriots used him the same exact way. You develop a system. And that's what I feel like Sean Payton's going to be good at with the no-name receivers he have now, because everybody's hurt. He's good at getting guys to know their roles and keeping them within their actual skill set. I'm not asking you to do something that makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that's kind of how I feel like he's going to use them. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to also show Russ's skill set again that, hey, I get
it. Just tell me the Raiders are going to be last, D. Just tell me the Raiders are going to be last.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you that they're going to be last, but I mean, they ain't going to be first.
You better give me a hug at the end of the year.
Hey, look,
shoulder crown.
Remember this, man. I think Nelly said this for 2 is not a winner and 3 nobody remembers. What does it take to be number 1? So if you ain't number 1, so I mean, if you ain't the Chiefs, none of that shit even matter no more.
You ain't first, you're last.
You're last.
Was Nelly wearing the tape in that song or no? On the little tape under the eye or not?
Yeah. I think he was wearing. Yeah, he was wearing that.
Okay, that was a real Nelly right there.
All right, fellas. So look, now let's roll over here to the NFC, man, and let's pop off the North, man. Don, I'm gonna let you go first because I know this is a very sentimental choice even for Amari. So this is kind of cool how this works off. So who do you have winning the NFC North? You can hurt Amori's feelings and say the Lions are going to win.
Nobody gonna.
You can really hurt his feelings and tell him that Green Bay going to win, or you can really piss him off and say Chicago doing it.
It's sad because I'm kind of contradicting myself because I said they were the most overhyped team, but they're still going to win the division. I'm still picking the Vikings to pick the division. You got Justin Jefferson. And I do see Madison stepping up and still contributing.
I think so too. Yeah,
we still got T.J. Hawkinson. We just drafted Jordan Addison, who's looking fucking good at training camp right now. I think the defense is gonna be way better, man. With Brian, you know what I'm saying, with Brian Flores, man. We're very young. We're very young, but we're gonna blitz now. We're gonna bring out different looks. The scheme's different. He's using guys to their strengths rather than what the fuck Donatello bitch ass was. I don't know what the fuck he was out there coaching goddamn fucking Pop Warner. I don't know what
flag football, bro. It was flag football. Tell the truth, it was flag football. That was sad to see, bro. To have such a powerful offense.
I'm not gonna get too deep in it because my team and all that, but I got Vikings too.
All right, I got Vikings winning that division too. I get everybody want to show Detroit some love, and Detroit balled their ass off, man. And shout out to Jared Goff, man, because technically, bro, you're not getting love like you deserve.
I think they're going to be tough, though.
Good.
I think they're going to be tough. I do think they're going to be tough. I do. Yeah. I really do.
Maybe more players should cry on Hard Knocks, man, and make your team get better, bro. If the shit works out. Okay, so now to my favorite division to talk shit on, man. We got the NFC East, man.
I know what this is. Yeah.
So
for me. This is easy for me.
Yeah, Amor. So we're gonna kick it off with you on this one, man.
Let's do it like this. On 3, we all just say what team we pick.
Okay, on 3.
East. Okay, on 3. Right. Y'all ready? 1,
2, 3.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Just Eagles, bro. Yeah, it was Eagles, bro.
You can't trust that. Dakota. You can't trust Dakota.
Yeah, you can't trust Dakota, man. Look, again, all I'm saying in the beginning of the segment, I just don't think that they're gonna be as dominant as they were. But I'm not saying that they're not gonna win this division, bro. This is their division to lose, bro. The Eagles got this.
Yeah,
okay,
sure,
so now it goes back to where your boy went, Derek Carr, man, who I don't think get enough love sometimes because he was surrounded by 1,200 coaches.
A good division,
but
not good. Not good, but it can. I feel like it can.
It's open.
It could be tough. It's open.
It's very open. 8-8.
Notice something about that. Yeah. So
9-8 might get in.
So check this out. So who do y'all feel like going to win the NFC South? Don, I'm gonna start with you.
I gotta go with. I have to go with the Saints. I'm sorry. I know that. It's an up-pepper, but they have the
That's a real answer, though.
They have the most veteran quarterback in that division, and we'll see. Maybe it wasn't Derek Carr, maybe it was just the Raiders. So this is a big year. Like I said, if anybody wanted Derek Carr to win, it would have been in Las Vegas with the Raiders. He was the ultimate Raider, but it didn't happen. But we're gonna see if he's really about it with the Saints. He's back with Dennis Allen, the original coach that drafted him, and then he's got Bill Musgrave. That he had his best season back in 2016 when they went 12-4. So that's what we're gonna get with him. So we're gonna see what he's gonna do with that offense, and like they say, he's gonna have a defense for the first time, as they're saying, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I like the side of that. Okay, Omori, holla at your boy.
I'm going Saints. Like he said, I feel like I've always liked Carr. I've always liked him. I get it. It didn't work out, with the Raiders. I used to be scared of him with where he's slinging that ball down the field. To be honest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He, like he said, he's back with his with his coach that he had his best season with. He has a stud in Alvin Kamara. Even though he's been suspended 3 games ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't nothing in the NFL. They're
bringing in Kareem Hunt with a fucking visit. Hunt and Kamara, it would be crazy. They're bringing in Anthony Barr. Their defense has already been good. They have a stud receiver that they drafted last year, and
Chris Olave.
Olave is a stud, man. They got if they can
Ohio
get him.
State.
Yeah, man. If he is a stud, man. And then if Thomas can stay healthy, him and Olave, oh my god. Oh my God. The defense plays good. I honestly, we said this is up in the air, and I still think it is, because I do think that Falcons are going to be a really good,
I'm saying the same thing too. I think the Falcons may have a little uptick.
I didn't mean to say really good, but I think they have a good young nucleus as well. I do, none of us know what's up with the Buccaneers right now. I don't think none of us in them to be anywhere near the top 3. And then obviously again, you have Carolina, like Don said earlier, they showed they can run that damn ball. You know what I'm saying? They went and got, Bryce Young. They got, Adam Thielen now. They got, defense. The defense was not bad at all.
No.
Not bad at all. So it can be up in the air, even though Saints have all those things that we said that are solidified. They still have to go out there and put it together on the field. But I do have the Saints still taking it though.
Yep. Same here, man. I'm gonna just keep it simple, man. I think the Saints are gonna win this. I'm not dogging any other team in here because I feel like the other ones could shock the hell out of us. You know what I mean? But I just feel like this is the Saints division to lose, man. They have the most seasoned quarterback, in that division, man. So this is the time. I'm going to go with you, Don, that Clark has to show everybody, hey, it wasn't me. It was the 13 other coaches I had to deal with, you know what I'm saying, while I was over there. And if he can do that, man, then that'll be great. But I'm gonna throw this disclaimer out, bro. Don't be surprised if y'all see Michael Thomas in a Bronco uniform soon. That's a high possibility, man.
I agree with that.
Me first. Y'all heard it from me first, bro. Don't be surprised when y'all see that. Now I'm gonna go to my favorite division. My favorite division. This is the last one. This is my favorite division. And if y'all hold me out on my squad, bro, it's going to be some real stuff. And I said I was watching my mouth on here, bro, but
I know
who y'all have winning this division? Omari, I'm going to let you go. Who y'all got winning this division?
Your team going to be tough, man. Your team is going to be tough. They will be tough with that defense. What they drafted Whitmore, man, he's a fucking stud. Defense was already good, man. Offense did their damn thing. They went and got my boy who I wanted, Smith and Jigba. I wanted him. Yeah, he's looking like he's the fucking real deal. Him and Metcalf, man.
Ooh, that's like that's gonna be a nasty combination, bro.
That's gonna be nasty, but I'm going with the 49ers, man.
That's a real pick.
They get it that. They run on all cylinders, man. They run on all cylinders. They're coming into a season fully healthy, fully healthy right now with a whole offseason as the number one now. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, but again, I do think the Seahawks are going to be fucking nice. I think they're going to, and I don't think it's going to be far. I think
it's going to be far neither.
I think it'll be a battle for the number one spot, but I do think that I think the 49ers are going to play. They're going to be what they're going to be. I think if the Seahawks are going to have to take off fast, they're going to have a fast start. If they don't have a fast start, then it's going to easily be 49ers. But if they have a good start like they did last year, it's going to be close.
Yeah. So Don, how you feel about the NFC West?
God, I have to hear another year of Niner fans. Gang, bang, gang, whatever they call it. Yeah, I got to go with the Niners, man. They got too much defense still. Fred Warner running that linebacker cores, and then you got your Witherspoon in the front line. I mean, you got too much offense too. McCaffrey, another year in the system. He came in halfway, and he still did great. Full year. The question is, Brock Purdy going to be Brock Purdy again? So we're going to find that out. That's the biggest question mark. But they do have a team. They have a lot of talent on that team. So I still got to go with the Niners. Yeah,
and I'm a Seahawks fan, but I am a realist though. At the end of the day,
no, you better say Seahawks. You better say Seahawks are going to win.
He's a realist.
I'm a realist. I'm a realist, bro. So this is my problem, though. We've already started off on the injury train, right? And I've said this many times over. Our biggest thing is we can't keep healthy running backs, man. And we already down both our running backs to even start the season off, man. So we already, bro. We already down. Yeah. So you're right. We have to come out with all cylinders kicking, but the most complete team, you know what I mean, in that division is the 49ers. Offense,
I don't see why y'all not going after Kareem Hunt.
But
Yep.
You don't got to pay him much. He stays healthy. He's hungry. He's hungry for that number one spot, and not like
exactly.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know you guys were down too. You guys are almost like the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens are the twins of you. They're like, you know what? If there's three teams that can't keep running backs, Baltimore, Frisco, and Seahawks, they're always down to like their fourth string running backs every season. It's crazy.
I don't know how that works out for us. Skittles was the last time we had a consistency in that role, man. And if
but you guys always have lines, though. But it's funny though. The weird thing about it is that all three of those teams that have those problems all have good lines, so they can still move the ball. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy how that works. And for us too, we're ground and pound, right? You know what I'm saying? So hey, we want to pound the ball and we play very good defense, man. You know what I'm saying? And our passing game is predicated off the run game. So when we don't have that, man, it's just
action after the run.
Yeah. So I think that's what hurt us though. But I do like the point that you did say, Don. typically for quarterbacks, year 2, you kind of see a little bit of a drop off, man. If Brock Purdy gives us a drop off, we may be good. But the chances are, I know for sure, we're not going to have them going down to the 4th-string quarterback again this year. I mean, I don't think the 49ers are going to dip down that low. But they are the best team in this division, man. And I'm going to say it's a close one. But to be real with you, I still think the 49ers have us by a couple of games, man. A half a game to a game. I think that's how much they got us. It's not by much, but it's enough to say, hey, they're gonna have top seeding and we're gonna probably flow into a wild card like we did last year. So yes, but that's my picks on that one, man.
Well, I like it.
Man, fellas, this was a good segment, man. I appreciate that, man. We actually did this in like 65 minutes, man. So I'm proud of us, man. That's perfect timing. Dawn, man, brother, man, we appreciate you, man. Thank you for gracing us on this show, man, with that beautiful weather, man, with your great takes, man.
You was all worried about it, getting your little jitters and all of that. Bring your ass on, man. Just bring your ass.
Shake your jitters off. Hey, fans in Seattle, man. I'll be there tomorrow, man. It sucks, you know what I'm saying, that I did not pick us to win. So I don't want to be stoned when I make it to Seattle tomorrow. But it is good. But it is what it is. That's how it works, man. And again, man, every time we talk about this, for everybody who don't know, man, we take mental issue very seriously, man.
Yes, sir.
So please respect those with mental issues, man. If you see somebody that needs some help, man, please reach out to him, man. You never know what life you can save, man, by simply reaching out to him, man. And again, counsel culture too, man. We get in the way with trying to counsel everybody for every little thing that somebody says, man. Please learn how to respect each other's opinions, man. We may not always agree, but it doesn't mean that we have to take the time to villainize somebody because we don't agree with their opinion.
Yeah, yes, sir. You never know. You never know what somebody's going through. You know, that whatever you say to somebody can be that last stone. You know what I mean? To tilt them over and knock them over that. Over that cliff, sometimes just by you smiling somebody, just saying hello to somebody, asking how they're doing, how they're feeling, that can be that one thing that can change their life, change their day, man. You just really don't know, some people are really on the edge and all it takes is that one fucked up last comment or wrong thing to put them over edge. And, you have to think like that when you're walking into this world, you know what I'm saying? Because it happens every day. Mental health is a really serious thing. It really is. And if you feel like you need to reach out to somebody, definitely look into that. You know what I'm saying? Just finding somebody to get professional help. Just talking to somebody. You may not feel comfortable talking to anybody or your friends, or you may feel people are going to be judgmental. But you know what? Adults, men, women, we all cry. We all need to cry. We all need to have a release sometimes. We need to get things out. You can't just keep things bottled up. And again, we definitely take mental health real serious.
Very, very seriously, man.
We always make sure we get that out by the end of this podcast. Again, man, it was beautiful. It was so fun, man. It was lovely to be back, man. Don Vegas, man.
Yes, sir. I had pleasure.
We've been talking about it for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, let me get this motherfucker on, man. First episode back, you know what I'm saying? We got to make it happen, Eddie D, you know what I'm saying? JJ, can't wait to have y'all back, brothers.
Man, can't wait to have him back on the segment, man.
When we can get y'all back, until we do, we're going to continue to hold it down for y'all. You know what I mean? Hey, man, look. To the fans, to the supporters, to people that continue to listen to us, that's been asking us, where have we been? Sorry we took so long. We're not leaving. We're back.
We ain't leaving. We ain't going nowhere.
We're back.
Better than ever.
Better than ever. We're going to go stronger. I got some real special guests that I have locked in. I've been had locked in. I'm not going to even tease y'all, you know what I'm saying, and say it's some NFL players. We got a lot of shit, man. We got some shit locked in. But we have been working in the dark, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Scheming, baby. That's what we're doing.
Scheming, but we are coming back. We ain't going nowhere, man. We just appreciate y'all for y'all patience. And man, we're coming back stronger than ever.
So as y'all always know, man, y'all can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and of course, my favorite friend, the Twitter. And one last one, man. Shout out to my Uncle Mike who made it to heaven, man, because I know he encouraged us to he encouraged us to continue doing this, man. So this is the step in us doing that, man, and honoring my Uncle Mike, man, by us staying dedicated to this, man. He listened to every episode, even when he was down and out, man. So shout out to him and much love, man.
Yes.
Fellas, I appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all, man. I can't wait till we get back on. Don, don't be a stranger, man. We need to
No, we won't. We'll do it again for sure.
Yeah, we'll do it again, man. Hey, hopefully next time we on here, man, and you come on, man. Maybe we got all 4 of us on here, man. We can have a 5-man panel, man. You know what I mean? Make it an hour and a half, man. Make it special, man.
Yeah, for sure. I'm down with it, brother.
She's down with it, man. All right, fellas, man, I'm about to log us off at this bad.